back to Pirate Adventures, where we last left off. Our dear pirates managed to go through the trials of the warrior in attempts to retrieve the magic pistol. Now, they have survived 2 of the trials, one a puzzle, one a riddle. Now they are in a trial of combat. The question is, will they achieve or even survive this trial? Let's find out. Exactly where we left off. The Guardian, as I am so naming him, threw out some slashing attacks against the giant ape. It is now Tortle Tim's go. Tim, my boy, what would you like
I had
to
a mouthful of noodles. I'm so sorry. Can
It's
you
alright.
can you break down my surroundings?
So you are nearer the stone throne. He was just there, but then he dashed away, slashing against the stone. Now he is currently flanked by Vaela and facing the giant ape.
Green skin and a pink mohawk.
Yes, the giant ape with green skin and a pink mohawk. Very good image.
Of course. How is the party in terms of health?
I don't know, guys. How you doing?
Oh, I think I need you to unpause as well.
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry, apologies.
Vaela is very hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty low. I can kind of get away. Just do like Misty Step visibility.
Yeah. No, Vaela's like very bloody at the moment.
What can I give you?
I think Elizora's on. Well, I don't know what her ape's on, but Elizora herself is fine.
I don't want to blow my 4th level slot, but I can do a mass healing word if you want it.
I mean, I definitely will need healing. That's I can guarantee.
Do what you must.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take it.
excellent. That's 7,
7 healing.
and I'll give you another one next turn, I guess.
Okay. I'm still bloodied. I'm still bloodied, but
I
I'm
can give you
closer
like
to
a
the
death
threshold.
ward and stuff. Are you here? You.
No.
I'm.
Oh,
no.
actually, if you've moved, then yes.
I can give you a death ward if you think you need it.
I mean, I think at the moment. How long does Death Ward last?
8 hours. Apparently.
If you can, but you've already cast a spell, haven't you? So you probably can't.
That was my bonus action.
Yeah, but it's still a spell. You
Yeah,
can
but
only
it's
do
a
one
spell.
I think.
Can
Is
only do
Death
one
Ward a
spell per
cantrip?
turn?
You can do a spell and a cantrip, or 2
Wow.
cantrips.
Okay. In that case, I'll smack him.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll, please.
Ugh. That's 10.
Advantage?
You
Do I
can
get
have advantage because you are
Thanks.
flanking him. Currently, he's facing the giant ape.
Good.
You're welcome.
18.
He raises his blade behind him to stop the kabuto
God.
landing down on his head and just
Oh, yeah.
brings it to one side.
This guy's on like 19 AC or something ridiculous. This guy's on, yeah.
I guess I'll try a spell next time.
Saving throws, I think, are going to be better than.
Can I goad him?
I will allow free talking. You can do some talking as a free action. I'm not going to say what the effect is.
Tim's gonna say that he's like a pathetic excuse for a guardian.
I'm not impressed so far. Show me what you've got.
Interesting.
That kind of
That
thing.
is what I was going to say about you.
Tim blushes. That's it.
He, at the end of your turn, is going to use one of his legendary actions to attack you.
I think Tim's got the same AC he has, right? Or well,
I've got 19. Yeah.
assuming 19. We don't actually know. 20 hit. 20. We know 20 hit, right? I think.
That's a 24 to
19.
hit.
No, 19.
Yeah, that hits me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it was the correct dice.
So yeah, definitely 19 then. Man, 19 is going to sound. What is my actually 2 hit?
How do I get rid of this green
Currently, all measured templates of objects from this scene.
Yes, thank you. I
Okay.
won't do it again.
You're welcome.
I don't even know how I did it the first time.
That is going to be 12 slashing damage.
Okay. I think I'm
and...
No.
No, you're not. And 6 force damage. And then Elizora has a giant ape.
Do I get advantage now? You turn around.
Oh, he didn't turn around.
Don't you attack him? That's a distraction.
Behind him.
There's no way you could do that. I
I
call
rolled with disadvantage.
I don't matter. Recount. Right, that's giant ape. This fist. Right, let's do 2 things. That's a 20. What's that? 15.
Hits.
So yeah, so I rolled a 15 plus that's 24.
Yep, that is a hit.
Right. It's 24. Yeah. On the first fist.
24 with a fist.
Yep. 24 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we've found any resistances or immunities yet.
And that was a 23 to hit. Oh,
That is a hit.
Fist. Oh, that is. Ah, it's 24 again.
24 more damage.
Yes, please.
He's looking pretty hurt.
Nice. It's probably the last time we get to see giant ape before Elizora dies. Nice
Well,
knowing y'all.
gets it knocked out of her, I guess.
Yeah, I rolled really well last time. I doubt. Oh. No, I'm polymorphed. I can't do my bonuses, can I?
Not as
What's
he
that to do with Elizora?
Can I do my tentacles? Is that again?
You can't really cast as a wild shape because there's like
You
a
can't- you
specific
can't-
thing,
yeah.
isn't there? Wild shape that you can cast spells.
It's not
One-
It's not a
Oh,
wild
it's,
shape.
it's polymorph, isn't it?
No, but even as a polymorph, you can't. You're polymorphed into
Yeah.
that creature. Actually, you have the intelligence of that creature and the wisdom of that creature as well in a
Yeah.
polymorph. So technically, all you've got is the knowledge, the primal knowledge that this is your enemy.
Yeah. My giant ape is somewhat smart.
However, if you polymorphed into something like a dragon or something that can,
Giant ape
Cast
that's plus
spells.
2 intelligence is smart.
yes, but it itself can't cast.
Yeah, it says
No.
in here that the creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its
Yeah, that's
form. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or
That's
speech.
fine. I was saying, in terms of the primal knowledge, is probably a little bit playing a bit too dumb.
Apologies. Strategic primal knowledge.
Thank you kindly. But yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. At the end of your go, he's going to attack you with his legendary action.
Fun.
Anyone do anything for a crit?
I can, but I don't know if I have any left.
I'd check.
Oh, I have one.
You might want to.
It's against
wanna
the
use it?
ape, it'll fine.
This is the last
Yeah,
one.
It's on the ape, so it's up to you.
It's on the ape. It is my last one, but
Nah, don't waste on me. That was
how are you? Are you almost dead? Or are you okay?
no. The ape's got like 90 plus health, so it will survive
Okay,
the hit.
yeah, I'll let it go through.
It survived the hit. It's just likely I won't maintain my concentration.
Yeah, that's true.
So no matter what, the damage is gonna be the damage. So
But at least if the ape absorbs it, it won't spill over into Elizora, which would be good.
yeah, like he would have to do over 90 damage at once.
Surely not.
Oh, wow. I don't know, man. This guy hits hard.
I mean, what's he doing?
Slashing.
Blade is
Just slashing.
legendary.
Right.
Yeah. it's a
I'll
blade.
I'll explain after I've figured out how much the damage is, because this is
Yes.
No,
let's
I
use
think
it.
I would say save it until.
I'd save
Okay. Let's save it. Let's save it.
Because if you like crits out of, like, you know, any
Mhm.
one of us,
We're
like,
more valuable.
normally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use it.
okay.
110 damage.
I'm still up. That's fine if that's the case.
His eyes narrow, at you in your giant ape form, and you see there is a quick analysis of every part of your body. As slow as anything, the blade just gently dances, pointing to his lower right, and then he just grabs the end of the Nodachi very quickly, slashes all the way up your torso, and he launches himself, leaping to carve all the way up the chest of your giant ape form. That is 62 points of damage total, mix of force and slashing, but I don't think there's any point in giving you it separate.
No,
But imagine if they hit one of us.
God, yeah.
That's why I asked you about the crits before.
That might actually killed out Vaela, like outright.
I think it could have killed any of us.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah. I didn't roll a nat 20, so that's probably the only thing that would have survived the concentration.
Yeah,
so
that
I did not roll that. So Elizora's form returns.
Bring you back in. I'm going to put you here because you were big before, so I'm going to shrink you down to the middle of where the giant ape was.
That's what I was trying to put him.
Boy, the powers. Right. That was the end of your turn. We are back up to you, Vaela. What would you like to do?
Right.
Sneak attack, please.
Yep, that's pretty much the idea. Just gonna go attacking. Do I still get advantage or not?
He's facing that way, but now the ape's gone.
It's literally just finished. So
Yeah, so I'm going to go with he's still pointing that direction, so I'll give you it. She can have advantages.
Oh, 19 on the button.
Just hits.
Right. That's like a 2 slashing, roll a 1. A 3 lightning.
Mhm.
And what is my sneak attack? My sneak attack is 4d6. 12. 12 on the sneak attack.
Cool.
Then, offhand. Oh, that was better. Yeah, 16. 22 on that.
22, yeah.
Since the rapier. 6 on the rapier.
Excellent. As you do this, you bring him to his knees.
We said the storm sword's finesse, didn't we?
We did.
Right, sorry. Then, not that it makes much of a difference, but that's an extra 3 on the damage.
Great. He goes to his knees. I suppose with all of you, and for the pistol, I will have to up my game. And he just unlatches the shoulder pad of his armor, takes that off, takes off the other shoulder pad,
He's
takes
Piccolo.
off. Yeah, he-
Ironically.
and then you just see him as he gets up and stands up. It's with incredible speed,
oh damn.
Yeah, they're weighing him down.
Yeah,
and then
it is
he
like Rock Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
and then he finally just unstraps the breastplate, and it just falls and clatters to the ground.
Guy is so anime. This guy is ridiculously anime.
Yes,
Pretty cool.
yes. And then he just stares at you, Vaela, and he says, "I have wanted a challenge for a long time."
Enemy
And
number
it
1.
looks like as he takes the armor off, there's almost like a rejuvenation about
Oh,
him.
come on. Second phase? That's just unfair.
Come on, Dark Souls, like.
Oh my god.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, if you're gonna be like that, she's gonna use her celestial thing to give her the wings. She can't really do anything about it on this turn, but
As they bamf out, there's a knowing look, and you see the gold pupils almost begin to glow. And at the end of your turn, you can use one of the legendary actions to attack you.
excellent. But yeah, she's doing it as like, you've done your transformation, here's mine kind of thing.
Yo, what's up? I got my own.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that is a 27 to hit. Oh, stun frozen?
Yeah. I thought he was just like stunned and like, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say,
it.
what? I feel like 27 is definitely a hit anyway, so I'm just gonna carry on here.
Yeah, there's no parrying you can do.
He killed his PC after.
It's too anime. It's too anime. I destroyed his PC. Ah, God. Right. Okay. Hold on. I'll go to. Luckily, we just had his turn. So what I'll do is I'll just very quickly take off the hit points. But that is, for the rest of you's knowledge, that is going to be a total of 11 slashing damage and 3 force damage. I rolled really low, actually.
Oh, okay.
Might be okay.
That's nice. Yeah, I think he'll still be up.
Yeah, he is still up. Vaela's still standing. I mean, with 7 hit points, but still standing. We'll move on to you, Alarias. What would you like to do?
Just try and output as much damage as I possibly can while I'm still alive. I'm gonna cast Fireball on him. I got a Sculpt spell, so no one will get hit apart from him.
I dig it.
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna save my 4th level slot just in case. So I cast a 3rd level. Dex check is 15. To pass.
15. Oh god, that's one very bad roll, one very good roll. Yeah, he passes,
Okay.
and he's got evasion in his final form.
Of course he does.
Alright, so it's 8d6, so he takes half of this. Let me roll that.
I wouldn't bother rolling. He's got evasion, so he takes.
What's evasion? It just didn't take anything.
If he saves, he takes.
He saves, so he takes nothing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know.
So as you bring
Wow.
out the fireball, however this looks, as it blows up into a great flame, he just takes the sword, brings the blade up to block. As he slashes upwards, it kind of cuts a line through your fireball as it splits to the side. And he just stands there, slightly scorched on the shoulders, looking at you, going, "It is a good try." Anything else?
No, that's me.
It is now his go.
All day.
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
And now we're all dead.
I think he's gonna show some stuff here. So,
Back.
first off, he's going to attack you again, Vaela.
You are up with 7 HP.
You are up with 7 HP. I've updated your sheet, so let's see how much damage this is, because that is a total of 30.
It's a hit. With 30.
Yeah, that's just a hit.
That sounds like
That's-
Vaela's going down.
32 total damage, force and slashing included.
Okay. Vaela is down.
With his next attack, he's going to direct it at you, Tim.
Very
Oh.
well.
Very low. Very low. I only rolled a 6, which means that is 17, which I don't think hits you, Tim.
Bounces right off.
As he hits your shell and it clings off, he kind of curiously looks at you and goes, "That is very useful." And then he attacks you again. This time for a 27.
Yeah, that one hits.
Maybe that death ward would have been was a good idea in the end.
Got my new D10 because I just dropped the one on the floor.
He would have just done it with the next attack though anyway. So maybe it'd be a
he's-
waste when I can
least-
healing word everyone with a 4th.
At least he can. At least he's going for you, and he's not doubling down on me.
Yeah.
He's honor bound though. It's not really quite dishonourable to
It's not-
hit a
it's
down
not as well.
opponent.
17 slashing. No, wait. Sorry, 22 slashing
Mhm.
and 8 force damage.
30. That takes me down to 2 hit points. Not good. Thanks.
He then stares at you, still standing, and is kind of like, "You can all surrender at any time."
Well, Vaela's down. That's up to Elizora.
Same to you.
Tim like spits out a bunch of blood.
It's Tim's go.
Excellent. I mean, I can't hit him with spells, can I? Because of his evasion.
I mean, if it's like a spell attack, probably not. I think the best thing,
Yeah.
if you can, is like saving throws. That's probably more likely.
Yeah, I mean, he's got evasion, but not everything's a dex save.
Yeah. I can try banishment, but then I wouldn't be able to heal Vaela back.
I guess if you won the banishment, we could go take a sip from the long rest water.
The only worry, oh yeah, that's metagaming. But I mean, if he's got, he might have legendary saves as well.
Yeah, that's a good
He
point.
hasn't used anything like a legendary save
No,
so far.
banishments and stuff. I think you use it against. You know.
I will also caveat point. I like the idea of using the water droplets. However, you will have noticed that the dripping of the water from the roots has ceased since combat has begun.
How convenient.
How convenient, yes. There was a mechanically minded thing there.
The combat ends after
I'm gonna heal.
banishment.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry,
gonna
Tim,
get
what
me-
you doing? You're...
He's just gonna get me down on my next turn anyway, so maybe it's all or nothing. What do you think, gang?
I don't think the banishment's going to work.
I don't think so either. I'll heal instead. We'll use my only 4th level slot
Now's the time to use them.
for 9, but Sunny, I think you'll get max.
Oh yes, that's
So
true.
you get 4 plus 4 plus 3, which is 11.
Okay.
Still feels
11.
it's a band-aid.
Yeah.
With my action, I can't grapple him. I should just try and hit him again.
I mean, grappling is a save, right? It's not a dex save either. But then
Can
when
be.
it's like him attacking,
Yeah.
it just stops him moving.
it can be a dex save. It's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But it's not a dex save. It's athletics. It's acrobatics. It's not a dex save. But
It
evasion.
also seems like he was strongly carrying all that armor, and now it's all gone.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
to put
maybe-
that out there.
Yeah. At the point, actually, if his armor's AC, it kind of works on both, doesn't it? Like, if his armor's gone, maybe his AC is lower, but AC can also mean they are really quick. So
Yeah.
it's probably the same.
I'm gonna.
will-
I think I'm gonna try and antagonize him again, and
Yeah.
then withdraw into my shell. I'm gonna be like, "You've proved yourself so far. See if you can crack this." And then pull my limbs in, but the head's still out, glaring at him.
He just tilts his head to one side, staring at you curiously.
That's my action.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I burn all 3 of my legendary actions to use his blade dash.
To Alarias.
I can counter spell.
It's not a spell.
I don't think that's a
Spell.
spell.
No.
I assume that's one thing, right? Because you can only use one legendary action at a time. Cool.
Just checking where one is. Sorry, not there.
Oh, that's not
So could I? I could theoretically.
pinball.
Interestingly. Perfect, right. So in a spinning tornado move, he slashes around at both you, Vaela, and Tortle Tim. Tim, you're in your shell, aren't you now? Is there
Yeah.
any chance of hitting you, or are you an immutable
Depends
object?
what it is.
It's a slashing attack.
Is it a saving throw at all? I get a plus
No.
4 to AC.
+4 to AC. It's not a saving throw. Oh dear.
No, tell me it's not.
When you're in your shell, you can still see, can't you?
Yeah, I imagine so.
I have another crit.
On both of us.
Yeah, that was the dice roll for Vaela.
Then I will use my final thingy on. It won't matter whether it's a crit or normal hit, right? Because you're going down either way.
Yeah, but then the crit would probably outright kill her.
Yeah.
So
If it's like the
Okay.
60 burger damage we had against the
Yeah.
gorilla,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
I'm on,
enough.
so I'm on
minus.
11. I'm on 11, right? So 60 will kill me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll use that to turn it into a regular hit.
And this way, we find out he crits on Alarias.
Or me.
I don't think Alarias needs a
It's
crit. to
all
be fair.
it's all possible.
No.
Okay, that's 9 slashing damage for you, Vaela. And actually, for your dice roll, Tim, it clatters off your. It looks like this attack, whatever it is less focused, less strength involved. More, he is just cutting you as he goes by, as he runs.
Slashing out at random.
Yeah, as he
Yeah.
ends up towards Elizora. And does one more of those slashings attacks. So, oh, that's a very, very low roll. 15 to hit? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's only, don't worry, it's only a small one. Oh, and that is. Oh, I'm sorry.
34.
That is 7 slashing damage for you. And then he's going to run the rest of the way, not provoking any opportunity attacks.
Oh.
And with the reach, as he starts running towards you, Alarias, he is creating sparks against the ground as he's dragging his blade, and he's grabbing them both up. And with a grunting, he slashes up towards you. There's a 22 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah. There's no point in casting shield, like I know he's gonna hit.
That is. You don't have any like thing to resist force damage, do you? Or slashing.
No, nothing.
Okay. Well, those are 2 really low rolls, so that's good. It's 24 damage in total.
Yeah. Oh, out. Oh, I'm down. I'm completely out.
When you go down, he turns to the rest of you and he says, "It seems you are not as formidable as you may have hoped. And perhaps you should not have as much trust in your allies as you so thought."
We are a pirate crew. We will always trust one another. As we aren't just crew, we are family.
He's getting desperate. Tim coughs up more blood.
Oh yeah, Vaela's like hunched over, like
We are different. Yeah, I got you. He's smart. Well, there's a glint in his eye as the golden pupil glows a little bit more, but he's no longer looking at the 3 of you. He is staring over towards his chest.
She went
So you
invisible.
just go for it.
Vaela, what would you like to do?
You know, Nari went for the chest. She turned invisible to get in the fact.
she's not done anything.
That's to who he's alluding.
So does he like look completely refreshed now? Like
Not
even-
completely refreshed, but he looks like he's somewhat rejuvenated.
On scale of 1 to his max.
I'm not gonna tell you that. He's
Bloodied?
not bloodied. He's
God
not
damn.
bloodied.
He's not
That's
bloodied.
what I'll say. He's not bloodied.
I'm tempted to go at him again.
You can go at him again if you like. His back is turned. You would have advantage.
Oh, will I?
He is staring off in a different direction. I would allow flanking.
Yeah. very determined at this point. whether she
Also,
should
by
be
the
or not.
way, you're with Inara. Inari's her daughter.
Ah, 50-50 chance.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
You would know, so I'm just letting you know.
It was a 50-50 guess on which one I was going to say.
Yeah, the first one's a hit, but I just roll damage on the second one in case I get a crit. But they're both hits at least. 9 slashing, 2 lightning.
Do you move up to him just so I know what angle
sorry.
you're doing this at? Just
No.
just so I can know what angle you. Yeah, okay.
Turn around. There we go. So yeah. Okay, so that was that, and then the sneak attack on top of that. 17 on the sneak attack.
Very nice.
And then last, the rapier was 7 piercing. Oh, actually, what I remember, because I've got my thingy up, I do an extra 3 radiant.
The secret sauce all along.
Little bit.
As you do the radiant damage, you see he just almost postures up to it, and it does not affect him quite as much as you hoped. Actually, it doesn't seem to affect him at all.
Okay, immune to radiant. At least we got one. Well, we will try for as long as we can, because our determination to save Flood is that strong.
He still hasn't turned around to you, he just nods.
Has he not responded to the fact that he's just been slashed and stabbed?
You see he's bleeding from his back. Like, you can see through the fabric. Yeah, it's red cloth, but you can see it's dampened. Alarias, what would you like to do? Oh,
Is he
actually,
d-
Alarias, can you roll me a
yeah,
death
yeah,
saving
yeah.
throw?
Does he look concerned, or is he just daydreaming at it?
He's staring towards the chest. If you're on that side of him, you cannot see what his face is doing.
What if we take the gun and shoot him with it?
Sweet. Although I'm not sure how Vaela feels about carrying on attacking him now that he's not kind of engaging. I think I just see how the round goes, because it's all happening at the same time. We'll see what happens by the time it comes to a round turn again.
Alarias, what'd you get on your... Oh, well, not what you got on your death save, but did you roll your death save?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was
Did
doing it. So I'll
Did
put-
you mark
tell
it on
yeah.
the... Yeah, you... Well,
Oh, no,
you
no,
can either
sorry,
tell
I
me... Okay, I was going to say, I haven't seen it pop up, that's why I was confused.
Is- Oh no. Yeah.
Good to know. Right, and it's his go again. So he turns to you, Vaela. And he just looks over at Elizora and looks back at the chest. There is a hesitation. He kind of looks at you and just says, "Make sure you pick loyal crew members." And then he starts walking past you. You will get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it.
Is he? Where is he walking towards?
Towards
You want to the
Elizora,
chest? Oh,
With anger? Or...
not with anger.
Where is he staring
I-
off it onto? Where's the chest he's talking about?
Over here. This, like, weird... It kind of looks like a weird orb-like shell, but you can see it's a chest. You've seen maybe a couple of them in your lifetime, Elizora. They are an old-fashioned chest where the shell kind of shifts open after you unlock it.
If he's just walking casually, can
Put
I
his swords
tell?
away.
Can I tell if he's clenching his weapon to strike, or if he's more relaxed?
He seems quite relaxed, but he's very artful in the way of the sword. None of this is particularly difficult for him.
Yeah. I mean, if he's sort of shifted his demeanor, I'm guessing I can't just walk with him, so she won't do the opportunity attack because she thinks, for now, he might stop attacking.
Okay, he walks all the way over to you, Elizora. He says, "Now in your true form, let us see what you are made of." And he attacks you.
Oh, damn it, old bastard.
Does he mean the ape?
Now that she's in her true form, he wants to see what she's made of.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So
that
rude.
is a 17 on the first attack.
That's a hit. Can I reaction to Hellish Rebuke?
You absolutely can.
Oh,
Roll the
oh,
attack.
it's a dexterity saving throw. God damn. Oh, I'll do it anyway.
Oh, is it?
I'll do it anyway. God damn it.
Okay.
Just for the sake of it.
That's a 17.
Ah, it's a save.
Yeah, so
Would
Nothing.
would have. I'm not saying he does. He would have. Oh, that's some great rolls. Man. Yeah, that would have
But
been
then,
like.
because he's using evasion, does he not take anything?
I'm just saying, what he could have gotten like over 30 damage. I'm just saying.
he's so that's 13 slashing, and then
Yep.
9 force.
22.
And he attacks you again. This one is 27 to hit.
That's a hit.
Sorry, 26 to hit.
Oh no, that doesn't hit this time.
That is a bit better. So that's 17 plus.
That's down.
I'm not going to bother with any of the other numbers, because it's the rest of your hit points, but not up to max. So you are down.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell this, but actually he just knocked it down. Can I tell if he is trying to actually strike to kill or strike to test?
Roll a perception, or I'm going to say a general intelligence check.
I'll do
So it's
perception,
either
'cause that's
it's
my
either
best.
perception or intelligence.
Perception. 21.
Every single attack he's made, apart from against the ape, but every single attack he's made, none of them would kill someone. Every single one of them would wound, perhaps maim, but none of them would outright kill someone.
I can see that you are not out for blood, for death.
This is a test, nothing more.
You've striked us all. Is that not suffice?
There is one left that must accept some difficulty.
Well, he remains to be seen.
He looks over back towards the chest when he says
Check
this.
the chest.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say
Yeah.
with that perception check as well, you notice that there is a slight shifting of the chest.
Thing is, we don't know necessarily if she's against us, though. Inara, the test is of skill, not of theft. There is no honor in thievery, not when the challenge is being put against you. And before you start, yes, we are pirates, but even pirates have a code of honor that they abide by.
Looks down for a moment. Looks back up at you. Tim, this is your turn now, by the way. He's not gonna. Now that Elizora is down, can't really move. He's not gonna do anything else. So
I'll emerge from my shell and stabilize.
who are you stabilizing?
Elzora went down first, right?
Alarias
No,
went down.
No,
Alarias.
Alarias went down first. Alarias.
Stabilized.
Can you reach Alarias? Distance.
Where is Alarias?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh,
further down.
alright. There you go. Nothing.
Do you even need to touch it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can
can
reach
reach I can't use Spare the Dying because that's a bonus action. I'll stabilize and again talk to Anari.
You haven't used your
Right.
action yet, have you?
My action is stabilizing. My bonus action was coming out of the shell.
Oh, got you.
I have
Can
to.
you not-
Yeah, that's all I can do when I'm
Can
in
you
the
not
shell.
can you not cast from the shell?
No, I didn't think so.
No, you
From
can't
your
cast
shell,
from
you
the
are
shell.
prone. Oh yeah, the only action you can take is a bonus action to
Yeah.
impede. Yeah.
If I could blast spells from in there,
That'd be
pretty
so
cool, though.
funny. Like, literal
So
tank.
OP. That'd be so OP. Ridiculous.
carry him
Wizard
around.
Tortle.
Yeah.
Fucking mental.
Yeah, stabilize Alarias and try to get Anari to go and take a hit. Take one for the team.
Nice.
Is she even there?
You don't hear a response.
I mean, you can see
Um,
that Vaela was sort of talking. Well, actually, was like talking to Anara. And Anara was talking to the chest.
I can't reach the chest on this turn, but I guess I'll move towards it.
When I can't remember stabilization rules, we always use healing.
like
Do I
a
need to do a
medicine-
medicine check?
I
Or
think you
Yes,
have to make a
medicine
medicine
check
check.
10, I think.
Yeah, medicine check of 10.
there you go, 11.
You can- Perfect. Alarias, you are now stabilized. You can get rid of that one failure and carry on with your life.
No, I'm still unconscious. I can't do anything yet.
You're
I'm
on
feeling like maybe I should
D4.
dash from the chest instead, though. She's stolen it already. Anyway, I can't move anymore. That's it.
Yeah, but stabilization.
You wake
I
up
think-
in 1 d4 hours.
Yeah, 1d4. You got to roll.
2 hours.
At the end of your turn, Tim
Mm-hmm.
is going to use a. He's going to use all his legendary actions to
Okay.
blade dash.
Oh damn it!
And he can go through all of you.
Fuck
How
me.
fantastic! Right.
Kind of.
So he looks at Elizora, and he looks at you, Tim, stabilizing your allies,
Mm-hmm.
and he just flicks the blade very slightly and nicks Elizora's arm, enough for one failed saving throw, please. And then he's going to carry on with his run past all of you towards the chest. So I'm just going to put him here. And that's 21 on Vaela.
Damage.
Hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
15 slashing damage.
Vaela's down.
It is. Oh. Oh, Tim, you are getting out lucky. That is a 14 on Tortle.
I think that still downs me.
No, as in to
Oh,
hit
that's
you.
the hit. No, that misses. Great.
As he comes past, clings off your shell again. That is a 22 to hit you, Alarias, after you've just been stabilized, which is unfortunate.
Wow.
It's only like 7 slashing damage, but you're back to.
Yeah, back to dead
That's it.
saves.
And then you see Tim. He attacks what looks like just air.
Is that the end of your sentence?
Just seeing how much she does.
Okay.
No one else is there to see it.
Yeah, everyone's down, right? Yeah, Alarias is unconscious. Elizora.
But I haven't been downed, and if that's the test for everyone to get downed, I should move away from everyone.
Well, he said-
Christ,
well,
you
he
can
said-
get
he
people
said
killed.
He said one, right? So which I imagine is Anara.
He slashes down on Inara. Her form revealed. She's currently attempting to open the chest, and as
Yeah.
she's slashed, you see the blood spill off to the side. And you would come for the pistol and not help your friends. If I took the pistol, the trial ends, right? Clever, some might say. Not to me.
Cowardly.
You have not gained favor with your allies. They're fairly new allies. Not very favorable anyway.
Rude.
Elizora, what would you like to do?
Well, as this say.
Yeah.
What I like to do? Well, I'm gonna roll the dice and see if
Just
I'm
give
gonna
up.
stay alive or not. Oh my god! Who
Just
knew?
accept death, you know, if you
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
That's a something.
Hey, something. Nice.
Great. Don't forget to update your
Yeah, I know what's going on.
cool.
I know what's what.
Been down before.
Oh, damn. I was about to say Vaela.
Dang.
That's you.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Hold on.
Okay, this wasn't a restart.
Okay, good. I didn't kill your PC again. Good,
No,
good,
no,
good.
no. I pressed the wrong button.
Vaela, would you like to make a death saving throw, please?
No, but I have to. Okay, then. I will mark the appropriate one down.
or two.
Or two. Yeah.
Depending on the situation, yes. Alarias, would you like to make a death saving throw, please?
If I must.
You must.
Okay. Marked.
It is him again. Do you have anything you wish to say for yourself? I just wanted to save my daughter. Noble, but still wrong. Both of those are going to hit her. Slashes down once. Cleaves her. Slashes again. Up. Taking a part of the shoulder. She goes down. Tim, you are the last one left, and he turns to you and he says, "Do you still not surrender? Your friends are dying. You have the power to save them. Would you not take it? Any deal, any bargain, would you not take it?" It is your go-to.
No, obviously I'm gonna heal my friends. I've got another mass healing word in me. So everybody gets what, 4, 7? Because you're all downed.
Yeah, they get the full amount.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna spit blood in his face. And I'm gonna smack him with my great club for effect.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll, please.
To 14.
That's just not. He's just going to bring the blade up against you. As you spit the blood in his face, and your friends all feel that healing magic embed their bodies, and he looks around. He looks at you and he just goes, "Question: do you heal Anara?"
She took a hit, didn't she? How's she looking?
Oh, she went down.
Yes.
Okay. Even one you do not know too well.
Loyalty comes with time. As
He
she says, sort of
brings
staggering up.
the blade down, bringing your Kabuto, and it feels like he could have done this at any time. He slams your Kabuto into the ground to the point where it's really difficult to pick it back up, Tim. And he stares at you all around him, and he just goes, "Then you are stubborn enough not to be bartered with,
Damn straight.
and you are obviously too stubborn to die."
Two right as well.
We would fight for what we believe in to the last that we are able.
And partly, that is why you could fail. There is one thing you will always learn in this world. if you live long enough, there will always be someone stronger and better than you. They may be the right hands, or they may be the wrong hands. Either way, you must decide when it is time to surrender and when it is time to not. And I have seen that today.
And he flicks his blade to get the blood off and puts it back in its sheath. And he walks back to the stone throne and perches, sitting down.
You fight well. Some of you are very strong. And I think, in most cases, you would be able to defend yourself against the enemies that would wish to use this pistol. I will tell you a piece of truth. And then I will ask you if you still want the pistol or not. Are you all ready to hear it?
Sure. We will accept whatever wisdom
Everybody's
you
like
can offer.
regaining consciousness.
Why
Yeah,
the
that's
hell?
what I'm thinking.
Why the hell not?
Even you, sneaky one.
And he's pointing at Inara. And he just rests his hands on this broken throne.
I was left here 1,000 years ago to defend this island. And when my maker found into possession the magic pistol, he indebted me with protecting it. This pistol is not an artifact like you think it is. Yes, it is a one-of-a-kind item. But it was not made by Droneptia. It was made by the Devil Davy. And its entire purpose is to make that fiend stronger with the power of souls it collects.
Vaela will sort of turn to Elizora and kind of, well, does this mean it's not one of the artifacts we were after? If it wasn't created by Droneptia?
Still counts.
It still counts. I thought she made the artifacts.
I don't make the rules. It's an artifact. Still counts.
We're only interested in the artifacts that are required to save Flood. Anything else is not necessary.
He
Vaela, I'm
pipes
telling
in
you
at
now,
this and goes,
all counts.
All this will bring you is ruin and blood.
Unfortunately, if the second flood does occur, there'll be a lot more blood and death. If not everybody. Our aim is to stop it. And if these artifacts give us a fighting chance of doing so, then we need to take all the help we can get.
If I were to guarantee that this would not benefit you in saving of this place, even if you are not to trust me now, but hypothetically, if you did, would you still want it?
If you could guarantee and persuade Elizora here as our artifact expert that this weapon or this artifact is in no way tied to the artifacts we are searching for, I see no reason to use it.
Yeah, it does.
It's the
sound
sole reason
evil.
we're here.
he nods. He walks over to his small bookcase on the left, gets out a very, very old scroll. It's almost more like it's a very large scroll. It's more like a tapestry almost. He rolls it out onto the ground, and you see on it sort of a female visage, coral hair with slightly curled ears, almost antlers of coral sticking out. Seaweed hair and antlers of coral sticking out her head, kind of gently curling back.
soft skin turning into fish scales as it reaches her cheeks and extends down. There's no colour, it's just a black and sort of parchment to paper pencil drawing kind of thing. As it goes down, you see her shoulders have kind of shell-like structure to them, kind of like a crab and clam-like. And as it goes down, her webbed fingers extend out, and she is in a embrace, an opening of arms, holy-like position. And you see, hovering over each limb of hers is a drawing over the top. You see the trident going over one of her arms. You see the globe hovering around her mind. You see the compass just around her heart, but not quite on it. You see a ship you recognize, that you've seen once before, the Ocean's Grace, kind of around her stomach. And you see she has this tail, this mermaid-like tail, and as it comes down, a bottle going over the top of it. As it goes to her lower abdomen, you see there is a egg kind of hovering over the top. Her other arm, sorry, I forgot to mention, you see a sword with a skeletal-like handle and bone-like structure going over the crossguard. You see it looks like an instrument, like a pipe, but a singular pipe, just hovering around her neck. And you see on the top of her antlers a crown hovering over the top. You do not see a pistol. He goes, "These are the artifacts of Joneptia. They are a piece of her, all of them."
What's that on her hip? That looks like a pistol shape to me. Just
I think you're clutching a bit there, Elizora. I mean, I'm looking at the same picture you are. I'm not seeing any pistols on here.
you haven't got the researcher's eyes, Vaela. You just know it. Sometimes you just gotta know.
Alarias, what do you think? Do you see any pistols on here?
Drawing a blank, I can't. Nothing clear here.
Would you like to roll a perception check, Alarias?
Yeah.
Oh, guidance. Sure. This is way too high concept
Okay,
for
no,
Tim,
no.
but it can help at least. Get a hand on the shoulder.
21. 21.
21. There's definitely no pistol here, but this tapestry, there's something else about it. I feel like if you could study it for a while, you may glean some more knowledge.
Well, what do you reckon, Alarias? Any pistols?
No, but there's something not hidden. There's a greater meaning here.
I mean,
I'd have to study.
We could hang out and chat
You don't
to the
take
guy
my
anyway.
word for it,
I mean-
guys.
Look,
Could be more.
there doesn't look like to be any pistol here, but for what Alarias is saying, there's more to be learned from here. I mean, obviously, I know your research is very comprehensive, but you can't deny 1,000-year-old guardian with a tapestry that seems to depict where they are on the person is useful information. If we aren't going to necessarily take the pistols, I don't think we necessarily have to go away with empty-handed. After all, knowledge is power, as they were, and if we gain, irreplaceable knowledge, that could be just as useful to us as a soul-sucking pistol, as it were.
If you will leave the pistol with me, I will allow you to take the tapestry. You may even look at my other books if you wish for any more knowledge you seek.
I mean,
Can we
sounds like
take them like a library situation? You know, would it come back, give them back at some point in the future?
If you have anything that perhaps I could read in my next 100, 200 years, that would be most pleasant.
I have some holy scripture.
I
I don't know
am
if you've heard the
always
word.
curious to learn,
Great.
but I know every religion that exists, so
Oh.
I will be surprised if it is new knowledge.
Tim gives him some pamphlets anyway.
He just, as you
When were
hand
they
them to
created?
him, he kind of just goes. He clasps your hand for a second, Tim,
Mhm.
and he just goes. She is a beauty, Joyleth. You are lucky to follow her.
Yes, I am. Tim blushes once again. He likes this guy.
vain, but sure. I mean, I am willing. If you are willing to share the knowledge that you have with my crew, led by, Elizora will take the sort of research lead, as it were. I will leave the pistol in your care.
Thank you. I was there at the first flood. I know the damage you are trying to stop. I hope, without something clouding your mind, looking at the pistol, or in the direction of the pistol, you will find it easier to face what is to come. She is not pointing at Joneptia. She will not go down quietly.
Yes, I'm aware. That's why we need the means to be able to defeat her, potentially. Hence why we're looking for said artifacts and any allies that can help us.
If
He
he knows
said
how to use the pistol.
he's bound here, right? He can't leave. That's the thing.
I
is
am
it?
not bound here, but this is the best place to protect the pistol.
Okay.
So in the final fight, we can call upon him. Does he have some sort of horn or a?
Is there a way to summon you, maybe temporarily?
I have lived in this cave for 1,000 years. I do not have a way of being summoned.
Oh, that's a shame. That
He could just join our crew.
I will not leave the pistol, and I will not take it away from somewhere so well protected.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was that well protected. I mean, we did end up coming in here.
And how does this fit into your game? Because if you can't leave without it, then half of this is moot, right?
I can't leave without it. So you're probably... I don't know what best to do. It's just... And she looks at this swordsman and she just goes, do you have any way to break bonds with a fiend? Anything at all? And he just goes, I am sorry, young one, but such a bargain is what I am trying to avoid for the pistol itself.
I remember our friend Slayer was able to do something for Grazil, was he not? Maybe if you were to seek out...
Warlocks are a different game than Grazil. Vaela.
Oh. Okay. Well, I thought he entered a pact.
Some mild shenanigans with something like that isn't the same. Warlock owns your very soul. There's no skipping that part.
I mean, it sounds like giving the pistol to your patron would be probably the worst thing we could do. I don't think there's much we can do about that. We are under no obligation, or there's no need for us to take this pistol. And if you can't leave without it, well, kind of puts you in a stalemate situation.
Guess all I can say is she kind of backs up a little bit against the wall. There's not really anything else I can say, but it was a pleasure meeting all of you. And I guess we'll see where this goes. And she teleports.
Disappears in a puff of smoke.
She casts teleportation. Or
With the
seemingly
pistol?
does.
Is that instantaneous?
Yeah.
Teleport is, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you all been looking at the chest?
Oh no.
Yeah. Been looking around. He has been keeping Elizora's full attention, that's for sure.
Could you roll a perception check for me? I'm just going to see.
Right. Throughout the whole point of the whole discussion is that Elizora knew that all the proffering of this, the note, whatever, the books and things, ain't incongruent to Inara anyway, so she knew. She knew Inara was already on that game. Perception. That's a 13.
So that's not going to beat her natural 20. And it's not going to beat her natural 16 roll before that. Of, while you were looking at the tapestry, sneaking over and unlocking the chest, which I was unable to roll and pass during the entire fight, but here we are. Chest seemingly is unlocked. And she's
Check it.
seemingly gone.
Oh yeah, check the chest.
Yeah.
I couldn't counterspell. I'm out of spell slots. But I blame fingers to Alarias for not counterspelling that.
I was going to say,
You
I
can't
will.
counterspell, can
Yeah,
you?
okay.
Teleport.
Any spell.
She
You can
casts a
counterspell
spell.
anything.
Oh, I thought it was just instantaneous.
Well,
She could
it's
do it.
instantaneous, but you can.
Kill her some other time.
I mean, it's up to you. She will have cast teleport. I will allow you to counterspell if you wish,
Well, I didn't know
But we
the
don't get
chest
to
was
check the
open.
chest first.
but you
Yeah,
don't get to
yeah.
check the chest first. Yeah, that's the only thing. If you're willing to just let her go without knowing anything else, then yeah, she's gone.
I mean, from
What
my
else? What
point,
else are
she's
you
just
gonna use
left there.
counterspell for?
I guess my question is, would Alarias care enough that she decided to disappear? You know it's a teleport. You know it's not invisibility. You know it's not Misty Step. You know she's casting teleport.
He doesn't really have any ties to her, so he wouldn't really trust her. But he wouldn't really know that the chest was open either.
No.
Ah, fuck it, he would have cast counterspell. He doesn't trust her. He's only
Yes.
met her for like a couple of hours.
Okay, so if you would have cast counterspell, then I'm going to need you
I'll have to
roll.
I can cast in a fourth slot. Makes any difference.
It doesn't. I need you to roll.
Do I roll? Just d20.
Plus
That's
your
spell mod, isn't it?
spell mod.
Yeah.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Snap, she's still there. She looks up. Anytime now. Anytime now.
Trying to get away so soon there, are you?
Get her.
Right.
I mean, when
Can I
cast that,
have
probably- yeah.
Dexterity saving throws for anyone who's trying to grab her. And I want you all to think about how you're trying to grab her. Because she's got one more trick up her sleeve. Think about that for a second while I just quickly deal with the dogs.
Ugh. Man, doesn't let up.
Hmm.
I don't think Vaela would have necessarily gone to grab her, but because no one said anything, right? You're all just lunging yourselves.
Well, what does?
Well,
what does,
we've
like,
all seen her try and teleport.
Well,
and
I've
how
sort of
failed.
seen it
Well,
trying. Yeah,
Well,
well,
I would have said-
go down. Yeah.
well, the
I
thing
would've
is,
said-
We've all seen her try and teleport, and
okay.
Alarias counter spell, and then she's literally saying any time now. That's
feel like
definitely suspicious, considering
Suspicious.
we've told considering we know that she's after the pistol.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a
Elizora is
counterspell is quite a large motion, right? It's
Yeah,
like this
like-
is obvious.
Oh,
for
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
like Elizora has already said, like this is moot.
Flamboyant.
Elizora has already said this is moot if you're not willing to, if you can't, you have to take the whatever she said about the pistol. And I was like, that's true. Try to teleport. That's definitely suspicious behavior to be like, that ain't going on. Elizora's doing nothing because she's like chaos, but he's already pointed out the point that anyway that she wanted to make about it. It's
Yeah.
up to.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. Okay. I think then based on that, that's got enough for Vaela to go for her, because Vaela's still technically got her. I think she's still got her wings.
I'm gonna have to be quick because they're coming back. So, how's everybody trying to grab her?
Tim's diving on her.
Elizora's doing nothing.
Yeah, Vaela's going for her as well. If it's
Oh,
within,
wait.
it's probably longer than a minute, so I don't think her wings are still there. But she's gonna go for the grapple.
Alarias, you doing something?
I'll try casting
something
hold
magic.
person. Hold person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
I need you to all, apart from Alarias, I need you two to roll dexterity saving throws. You need to beat a 19.
Save
Wow.
This isn't.
Hot, fiery, burning heat as you grab her. And as you grab her, you feel her form, and she twists and she burns up. And suddenly, these tiefling horns appear, and a tail fizzles out as the illusion wears off. And she just goes, "Okay, come on, get involved now. Got what you want, just take me now. Come on."
We need to get that gun.
And I need, as you're grappling,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving.
You have to beat a 16.
This one's gonna be a lot harder.
Can I give guidance on this?
You're not in touching distance of her at the moment.
Oh, no. 3.
3. She breaks out in like this fire, and as she does, the Guardian leaps up, impales her with the Nodachi,
Yes.
and as he does, she bursts into flame, burning him up. And the pistol falls to the ground. And as he lands, he stumbles a little bit, and then his face begins to crumble. The snowflakes begin to peel off his skin, and he begins to fall apart. This final piece of damage being just enough for what was left. And he just looks at you and says, "Protect the pistol. Do not use it." And his body crumbles into a pile of snow.
Jeez. Right.
And you can all now discuss that while I quickly get the dogs in.
Elizora
Right.
going to get the pistol.
Yeah, Vaela's gonna go to pick up the pistol.
Ooh,
But
so's Elizora.
oh, you both okay. Well, I mean, if she's like if Elizora's lunging sort of for it, you're gonna be quicker than what Vaela's gonna do because
I would say a lunge. It's like she'll go for it.
Yeah. Because Vaela's not going to touch this thing directly because of obviously the inherent risk. So
Oh,
she's
Elizora
gonna-
doesn't give a shit about that.
No, I figured, but this is probably why Elizora is going to be quicker than what Vaela's going to do because
Sure.
Vaela's probably going to like take her jacket off, wrap it, pick it up, kind of thing, rather than like just bare hands pick it up. Actually, unless she, well, even if she was wearing gloves, I don't think that would work for this. So that's what she's doing. But obviously, yeah, if Elizora's like going for it,
Elizora, pick it up.
yeah, that's fair.
There's no hesitation about Elizora.
Actually, I suppose I don't know if anything's going to necessarily happen straight away.
Yeah, well,
But as you're going
that's
for
our
it,
intentions, yeah.
Oh yeah, as you're going for it, at least, because obviously she'll see that. Aren't you gonna, I don't know, wrap it in something, protect yourself? I mean, this thing's supposedly very dangerous.
Only if you use it.
Oh, apparently, if you hold it, counts, right?
No.
I will say one more thing. When she bursts into flame, you hear who speaks.
What do you mean? That's a very weird question. We
That's
all
a
do.
question. That's an
Who-
answer for you, not for us.
Who speaks abyssal?
Oh,
I
I
do.
see.
Uh,
I don't.
Christian.
Even if I didn't have tongues.
no.
You hear an echoing, deep voice, not even coming from her, but coming from all the rest of you. Here, Arga.
Sorry, could you repeat what I heard?
Oh, you heard no. Just a deep, long no.
Which didn't look. Did it sound like it came from her?
It seemed like it came from the fire.
Excellent. Yeah, I get what's going on.
Yeah.
Tim knows what's up.
Yeah.
I think we can all tell.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. That's unsettling.
Elizora, go
So-
pick up the pistol.
Vaela was going to go to get the pistol, but she was like taking her jacket off to do it carefully. But Elizora just kind of like, you know.
Do you just pick up the pistol barehanded?
Yep.
Cool.
Let's all kill Elizora.
Could you roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Sure.
What if there's been like a weird contest between like Elizora and the Trident?
Why be the trident?
The Trident and the pistol. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, but the trident doesn't own me. What are you talking?
No, but they're
It's
like
just a
both in your
phantom.
head, kind of thing. You know.
Someone isn't magically inclined. Yeah. That's an 18.
18. You hear whispers. Leave me now, die. Kill.
Elizora, just put her in a bag. See? No issues.
Okay then. Sure.
Nothing strange.
I
No
think we should put
voices?
that thing in a box or something.
Yeah, we're gonna lock that away. Just generally, anyway. But yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, anyhow. Right, let's get out of here then. Let's take up these parchments and go.
Yeah, take all the books and stuff.
Yep. Carry whatever you can. Has the thing started dripping again?
No.
Ah, of course not. That'd be too easy.
Come on, guys. I gave you a 1-up.
I know. Worth a try. I've got to ask a question, right? Yeah, I mean, Vaela will assist in sort of picking up whatever parchment there is. I assume I don't know if there's anything else. Doesn't seem like there's anything else really here. Is there? What's on this
Books.
platform? Is it just like a nothing?
Seems like parchment and some charcoal. Seems to
Right.
have been doodling. But you
Uh,
gotta pass your time somehow. Christ.
I can imagine they're just all nudie pictures, you know?
No.
No?
Not a single nudie picture from him, no.
Oh, my God. How? After all that time. Yeah, that's fine. She'll just, like, again, just carry whatever parchment she can get her hands on, basically. Probably just empty the entire shelf.
Pick up all the old books. So a few of them are just fictional novels. Quite a few of them, actually. They just seem to be stories for reading. One of them is The Art of the Blade. Another one is War. It's just entitled War. And there is another one that is called The Pantheon. And flicking through it, there are a lot of old deities in there.
don't think she would necessarily read any of those now. I think the aim is to just sort of collect everything, get out.
Oh, actually, there is one you notice. It looks like a spell book. Forgot about that. And for Alarias' knowledge, it has quite a lot of spells in it, including actually, I'll copy paste this list of spells
Then
from
that baby
this.
Hmm.
So, Shimmy, you've got the gold to copy them all to your one.
Pick and
I'm
choose.
sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, who's got the book? Because I can either copy this straight to Alarias or I can just put it in the chat with everyone.
Because we're all
Put it
kind
in
of.
the chat.
I don't think we're any like
Yeah.
It's
function to
just
it. Or
pick up, put it in his bag, and then when we're on the shit, we can.
That's all
Cool.
the spells in the spell book.
Oh well. Nice.
Ah, Mordecai's faithful hound. It's a cute one.
It seems like a hellhound or something. That thing.
And it's also familiar. It's a fiend called Rot.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Once everything has been sort of swooped up, put in the bag of holding, I guess be the best place for it. They'll just sort of right. Let's get out of here.
So you turn around and the bluish fire that was there before begins to gently die down. And eventually it just fades away.
Well, I guess that was too good to be true anyway. Right. Is there anything behind it, or is it just the way out?
It's just the way out.
Right,
Same
let's
way
go.
you came.
Let's see how well Tiberius did. So yeah, we'll head back up.
As you go through, you find the passages. The water level is quite high now. In the chamber you were in before, it's now a high tide, so it is right where it needs to be, so you can easily exit without having to cast any spells or anything. The next chamber, as you step through,
Oh no, this is really good.
no blade swings,
Huh, that's handy.
as if once you hit the final trial, the test was no longer valid.
Oh well, they
Or
still-
perhaps the end of the Guardian means the test is no longer valid.
True. Well, that makes life a little bit easier.
Imagine trying doing that in reverse.
Yes, I wouldn't reckon my chances.
As you guys exit the tree, you find yourself back on the small island of Kenshima. Looking around, it is dark. Now, very, very dark. The clear sky of night reveals to you starlight and one bright white moon. There is a crispness to the air.
Well, I say we get all of our items back onto the ship before we do anything else.
We should try and figure out what the gun does as well.
Well, I think
No, Tim. We don't use it. There's nothing
We're
to
not-
touch. There's nothing
no,
to
we're
do.
not. We're not using it.
Just
we've had
keep
our
it away.
warning. We'll just lock it.
Yep.
So and we remove all temptation.
And burn the key.
Well,
Where are we gonna lock it?
I was going to just put it in my captain's locker.
Oh, you know.
Alarias,
Seems very
Alarias.
good for you just to put it in your room.
Alarias, I
Should
won't.
be-
I look at him dead in the eye. I will not use this pistol.
good, because it's staying on me. Elizora goes to find Inari.
Somehow, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen anyway.
She's in the you'll find her in the tea house. She's always in the tea house. She's looking around, she's kind of going about really stressful trying to make tea for everyone. And then finally there's a quiet moment. And then you come in and she's like, oh, okay. And she starts making more tea.
Inari, come here, come outside. child.
Okay. Everyone. She looks around at the entire room. Everyone's got tea. Everyone's got tea. Everyone's got tea. Okay. Everyone's got tea.
It'll see to itself at the time being. Got something to talk about.
Just 5 minutes, everyone. Okay. Tea for everyone in the island is just... It's a lot.
I can imagine. Come with me. And she'll lead her to the bit where we found Sushi. You know, his little garden thing.
Okay, but what about the tea house?
It'll keep. Come with me, please.
Okay, just one second. Hey, could you just... do you mind just... Oh, Betty, shoo! She waves over your shoulder. Shoo! Can you just look after the tea house for me? Okay. You sure you... Okay. And he just thuds his way in, still with his massive hammer, like, on his shoulder from working a long day at the smithy. And he starts making tea for people. Okay, yeah, sure. This isn't strange. I mean, I only just met you, and now I'm walking off alone with you into a... Yep, no, this is fine. Okay.
We go sit on a bench or whatever it is. Anaria, I have some sad news.
Okay.
What do you know about your mother and your nature of staying here on the island?
My mother and I were shipwrecked. I was very young. She's been taking care of me ever since. And I guess here I am. Here we are. We ran the tea house together. We run a lot of things together. She's, a bit abrupt sometimes. She's been really stressed lately. I'm not really sure why, but why?
I won't get into the particulars of everything, but when you were shipwrecked, your mother made a deal with an entity who wanted something in return of the bargain for survival. This led you and your mother to here. You know, you spent a good life here together on this island with the people here, but it was always with the goal of finding something. Today, with your mother, we found that item. But the nature of her deal meant she had to keep the item. If you weren't aware, we tried to go through a trial of the warrior in the old tree back there. Apparently, no one ever knew. Yeah, I didn't either until we arrived today. But during the course of that trial, unfortunately, your mother passed away.
I don't. My mother passed away.
I'm sorry, child.
She gets up and she starts walking off in a different direction. Just start shrugging, and you can hear sobbing. That sobbing turns to a cackle, to a laugh, and then the form twists round and her eyes have gone fiery red, but her voice does not come out. I have waited at that pistol for so many years. Listen to me now, Elizora. You are my new prey, and I will hunt you down until that pistol is mine. And then her eyes flutter back, and then she just... sorry, it must be the shock. I just felt like I went somewhere else. My mother's dead.
Yes. Take some time. Your mother made a good life for you here on the island. Stay here. and make most of what you will. If you ever wish to, in time, feel free to seek me out on the waves. I'll be there, no doubt.
Alright.
And Elizora will get up to.
This is
the
a lot to
DOV.
process. I just I guess thanks for telling me. I need to go. I need to go. And she walks off. She runs.
Elizora will come back to the group.
How did it go?
Oh, you know, as expected.
Fair enough. Right, let's carry on getting our stuff unloaded onto the ship.
As you're like going towards the dock, furiously with speed, the halfling you know and totally love is sprinting down towards you, holding his blade and holding his hat on, and he's running down with immense speed. And when he gets to you, Capitan, I have found many no good recruits. You are going to love them. They are great warriors, ready for adventure.
How many is a lot?
I have found eight strapping young warriors ready for adventure. Some of them have even said they will help me get my vengeance, which is fantastic.
One step at a time, Tiberius.
Right, sorry. I am very excited.
Okay. Well, it's quite late. We'll get a rest, sleep. Tomorrow morning, you can show me who these 8 people are. We can.
Yes, of course, Capitan. I will continue to butter them up, as you say,
Sure.
until the morning,
Okay.
Capitan.
Well done. Good work. Well, provisionally good work, Tiberius.
Thank you, Capitan. And he sprints back off.
Don't get too drunk.
Don't worry, there is only tea here. So I have been told.
Well, looks like he's got a fucking hip flask somewhere. Then yeah, just end up going carry on back to the ship.
You get everything back on the ship fine. And you're all pretty tired by the time you get on the ship. I will say one thing you immediately notice. As you go down to stock your things and decide where to go, there's an eerie quietness about Umbra's new office. And even the door doesn't quite look like it's of this world. You are unable to open it. But it remains there.
Can we hear anything from the other side?
There is an echoing silence, as if the thoughts of your very mind are being bounced back at you.
Alarias, you can
It's-
deal with whatever this is.
I
Not
can
even-
try and do identify, but is it just the door that's different?
Seemingly the door, the structure around it, there is something. Alarias, there's one thing you've read about, and Elizora too. Elizora, you would also recognise this as this is some kind of interplanar door now. There is some
Bullshit.
different dimension shit going on here. Like you can't quite put your finger on it, but that is if you were to be able to open this door, it would not go to that part of the ship anymore. It now goes somewhere else entirely.
Something tells me you gotta dispel that shit. We're not having no
Ah,
Umbra tries to leave and tries to get 2 birds. No way. He does not get to have his cake and eat it too.
this is going overboard.
Well, we don't know, right?
Nope.
We don't know. He just disappeared. As far
Yep.
as we know.
He did just disappear.
Do we know? We know he disappeared, right? No, he's gone. Right? Do we know he's
He
gone?
went back to the ship.
Right.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Okay, so
You
so as
would have
far as
found
we
him here.
so as far as we think, he's still part of the crew.
We think
Oh,
he's
no.
still in there.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
Okay.
he's locked us out.
Well, Alarias, I need you to sort this out because it's a magical thing. I'm not a magical person.
The problem is,
shows,
if we
Ken.
open that door, something
Well,
else could come out from
Can
a
you
different.
just get
different
rid
plane.
of the door? Magically get rid of the door? I mean,
Well,
if it's
Umbra could be in there. We could just cut him off completely.
to
Good
be fair,
riddance.
if Umbra has done this, fucking no. One of the did Davies and front door? We don't know. And to be fair, if this is Umbra we're talking about, there is not sunshine and rainbows behind that door.
No.
So if he's done this, get rid of it.
Threat to the whole ship and crew.
Exactly. Umbra knew where he's supposed to stand. This is not this. No, we're not having this. It speaks to you without
Okay.
permission.
Yeah.
So I assume none of you knew anything about this.
Have we tried ramming the door?
Well, Tim, you're the one with the big shell.
Can I ram the door?
You also have the Kabuto still.
Well, I'll try and use my body before trying to smack the door down.
Okay. You ram the door, you bounce
need
off.
to sleep before we do anything that could provoke stuff.
Actually, Tim,
Oh,
roll a wisdom saving throw, please, after you've touched the door in a violent, offensive condition. 15. You hear a whisper in your ear.
Is it familiar?
No. Leave.
I'll inform everyone and suggest that they do the same. I tell everyone to ram the door.
When
sure.
when that happens, Tim,
Mhm.
there is a part of you, almost like a feeling of joyless in the air, a sadness and a pain when that voice hits your ears.
Right.
It's a magical door.
I'll inform the magic users anyway.
Dispel magic. Bang.
Do you want to just cast a spell magic on it?
Why not?
Gotta cast high enough, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say, roll me a d20 if you're just casting it plain.
What's the highest slot you got?
I've got a 4th level slot.
What can I do? I can remove the curse if it's cursed.
It's not cursed.
I don't think it's cursed.
Take that for free. It's not cursed.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can try the 4th level slot.
Go
Spell
ahead.
magic.
Still going to have to roll for me.
Okay, I'll use the 3rd level slot.
No, you said you're going to use the 4th level. Click the 4th level.
Okay. Do I add anything? Oh, nat 20, nat 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, you can't even see that. Why is
This
it
way.
that small? Oh,
And with
nat
that,
20.
how does this look, Alarias? Is this glyphs? Is this just an incantation? Do you just absorb this planar magic? What does this look like?
I do like a Doctor Strange, like cast signs in the air and go bang.
As you,
Spell.
you draw this circle, these glyphs
Yeah.
appear, and as you push it forward, as it hits the door, it cracks and shatters, and the door, this visage of planar energy, shatters with it and disperses, and the door creaks open, and you see an empty room was going to be set up as Umbra's new office, just sitting there, clear of anything. Seems like Umbra's packed everything with him as well that he previously had.
Goodbye, Umbra.
Well, fucking knobhead.
And on that note, what has happened to Umbra? Who knows? What is going to happen with the magic pistol? What is the actual next artifact on the list? I'm curious of what you're going to find out on that tapestry as well. Let's find out next time on Pirate Adventures.